Mercedes-Maybach GLS. The Maybach GLS is a beefed-up version of the Mercedes GLS, which is itself a very luxurious full-size SUV. The Maybach GLS is, in fact, the luxury division's first-ever SUV, and the Maybach has pretty much nailed it in its first attempt. The heavy use of chrome bits and pieces on the exterior bolsters the assertive character, and the optional two-tone paint scheme exhibits the craftsmanship that has gone into the manufacturing of the ultra-luxurious German SUV. The leather-draped interior is even more luxurious than the exterior. The feel and the ambiance of the cabin is further elevated by the use of ambient lighting and ultra-plush seats at the front and the rear. If you want the true executive experience with acres of legroom and the first-class treatment you deserve, you should try the rear seats, which also feature power-adjustable recliner seats. A subtle fragrance diffuser engages your sense of smell, while dual 12.3-inch infotainment displays powered by Mercedes-Benz's latest MBUX software interface provides a crystal-clear visual experience backed up by a world-class Burmester audio system with an incredible 27 speakers. Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Just like any other Rolls-Royce car, the Cullinan also sets the bar for other high-end SUVs in all aspects, whether it be comfort, serenity, or overall ambience. Both the interior and the exterior follow the modern design language of Rolls-Royce, but it's the sheer grandeur of the Cullinan that sets it apart from its siblings and its rivals. The use of high-quality materials and handcrafted details on the interior and the exterior further add to the luxury of the Cullinan and allow it to carve out a unique space for itself in a world full of SUVs. Although the Cullinan is fitted with an endless list of features, some noteworthy features include a star headliner, custom dashboard inlays, and a set of 2 retractable picnic seats in the trunk that may not be as comfy as the main seats, but they do add a touch of sophistication. Available in 2 trim levels, the Cullinan has a base price of almost $350,000 that can be stretched endlessly by opting for a wide variety of custom modifications offered by Rolls-Royce. Bentley Bentayga. The Bentley Bentayga delivers the best blend of performance and luxury at the same time, which sets it apart from its arch-rival, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The latest iteration features more prominent design clues and creases that are in line with those of the Continental GT, albeit with a tad more masculinity. The interior is evolved into a more contemporary form, but Bentley has somehow managed to preserve its classic character, featuring a great combination of modern tech with a classic theme. The main highlight of the Bentayga is its optional W12 engine that delivers 635 horsepower, pushing the mammoth of an SUV from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds, with the top speed limited to 190 miles per hour. These numbers are quite impressive, but you won't feel a thing inside the Bentayga due to the utmost serene cabin and plush seats. The interior is customizable any which way you want, provided you have at least $180,000 for a base Bentayga. Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic. The 2021 Range Rover SV Autobiography proves once and for all that it can also be a top contender when it comes to luxury. This new model effortlessly blends peerless craftsmanship with the most innovative technology, producing a vehicle that makes every journey a study in luxurious travel. It features an adaptive air suspension, top-of-the-line safety systems, as well as nifty little touches that combine to make your stay in the SV Autobiography as effortless as possible. One thing you'll immediately notice on your tour of the SV Autobiography is the seamless manner in which technology works with more traditional car crafting staples. For example, the 4-zone climate control blends effortlessly into the design of the cabin, and the 10.2-inch touchscreen infotainment system, complete with DAB tuner, Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and a TV tuner, preserve the classic feel of the interior while providing the very best of cutting-edge technology. Aston Martin DBX. Just like many other brands, the DBX is also Aston Martin's first ever SUV, and it surprisingly ticks all the boxes an Aston Martin should have. The sporty SUV features an athletic exterior that is unique for a high-end SUV. The front portrays the brand's signature vanned grille, and the rear perfectly mimics the Vantage's rear end. The same goes for the interior that perfectly blends the sporty and luxurious character without compromising the overall practicality. You can also add some optional extras in the interior that add a nice touch and makes the overall cabin a bit more premium. The brilliant thing about the DBX is its ability to effortlessly conquer mild off-roading terrains, and at the same time, it can push you back into the seat thanks to its 4-liter V8 that puts out 550 horsepower. The agile and opulent personality comes at a cost north of $175,000, which is still below its rivals, the Bentayga and Urus. BMW X7. The 2021 BMW X7 towers above its peers. Literally, it's the biggest BMW ever built, and it comes as an answer to the prayers of large families who want to travel in the style associated with the BMW without leaving behind members of their family. It features characteristically prominent grilles and large proportions which conceal a surprisingly quiet interior. It's powered by a trio of turbocharged engines that include a 335 horsepower 6-cylinder on xDrive 40i models, a 456 horsepower twin-turbo V8 on the xDrive 50i, and a specially tuned version of that V8 makes 523 horses on the top-tier M50i. Other features include heated front seats, a power-adjustable steering wheel, ambient interior lighting, and a panoramic sunroof which gives you the impression of a much larger space. Lincoln Navigator. The Lincoln Navigator has always been a behemoth, but the 2021 Lincoln Navigator pushes the boundaries of what to expect with a larger expanse of space and acres of chrome. The Navigator was not designed for subtlety, and if you're in the market for something that won't instantly turn heads and stop conversations, then you should probably look somewhere else. You buy the Lincoln Navigator to be the biggest, boldest vehicle on the road, and the 2021 Lincoln Navigator more than lives up to that description. Comfort and style haven't been left out of the design, however, as the spacious interior is bedecked with luxurious accents and top-of-the-line technology that'll seat you in comfort as you prowl along the road. Your passengers aren't left out of the action with best-in-class second-row legroom, a panoramic Vista roof controlled by first and second-row passengers, and an eye-catching 10-inch touchscreen with USB ports in every row. It blends sleek character lines with big statement pieces like a huge grille, bright LED headlights, and full-width taillight design, as well as tons of power that'll make your driving experience an unforgettable experience. Lamborghini Urus. The Lamborghini Urus is without a doubt the sportiest SUV you can ever get your hands on. Despite being a pure performance-oriented SUV, Lamborghini has made considerable effort to make it as comfortable for you as it can get. Not only the Urus gets full marks in performance, but it also has that distinctive Lamborghini look on the exterior that instantly makes it recognizable from afar. The interior is just as polarizing as the exterior, and every inch oozes out pure performance and a sense of exclusivity. The most important part of the Urus is its 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that thrashes 650 horsepower to all four wheels, giving you the maximum control and precise handling characteristics you can get from a vehicle of this size. The screaming engine helps the Urus reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, with the top speed limited to a whopping 190 miles per hour. The base price of this best-selling Lambo is set at nearly $220,000, which is justifiable considering its bonkers fast performance and chiseled styling. Audi RS Q8. The Audi RS Q8 may not be a sports car, but it is the most well-equipped RS spec Audi you can get your hands on. Surprisingly, it's the same as a Lamborghini Urus under the skin, which is why it makes sense to rank it just under the Urus. The cosmetic changes on the RS Q8 make it more aggressive than the Q8, and the handling and performance characteristics have also been improved quite significantly. The sporty theme continues towards the interior that's lined with contrasting stitching and driver-oriented controls. Although the RS Q8 is pretty much aggressive as it is, you can get an even more aggressive Carbon Black edition that features additional use of carbon fiber. Despite having the same sole as a Urus, the RS Q8 somehow manages to be a bit comfier and more luxurious than its cousin. The starting price is just around $115,000, which is considerably less pricey than the Urus. Genesis GV80. Hyundai's luxury division, Genesis, has made remarkable strides in a short span of time, and just like many other brands, the GV80 is also Genesis' first ever SUV. The GV80 looks gorgeous from the inside out, and the quality and finishing are exceptional for an SUV with a starting price of nearly $50,000. The SUV may not be as premium as its mature rivals, but it has plenty of character to stand out from the crowd and to drive you effortlessly to your destination. The GV80 comes with an optional 3.5-liter V6 power plant that churns out 375 horsepower, which should be enough for a mid-size SUV, but keep in mind that it's a luxury SUV, and the power output is tuned to be more streamlined than outrageous. The comfortable seats and the overall driving comfort of the GV80 compete with some significantly more expensive vehicles, which is the reason why Genesis has garnered so much praise for its luxury vehicles.